I'd spent months in the shadows piecing together their betrayal, my heart a furnace of rage and resolve. When I caught my husband with his mistress in the wild, I didn't just confront them. I shattered their world with a baseball bat and a plan. This is my story. My name is Emily Harper, a 33-year-old registered nurse from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm the daughter of a carpenter, wired to time my moves with precision, like swinging for a low curveball. My husband, Nathan Cole, 35, was a financial analyst, tall, dark-haired, charming, the kind of man who could sell you a dream. We met at a Durham charity run 8 years ago, his easy smile hooking me as we crossed the finish line together. Marriage followed a cozy carry home and plans for kids. But Nathan's late nights at the office grew frequent, his excuses flimsy, and my gut screamed he was cheating. I hired a private investigator, but his photos were blurry, useless. So I became my own detective, planting 2 high-res trail cams from Amazon in Reynolds Park, their secret spot. The footage streamed to my phone, Nathan and his mistress Ava Reynolds, 29, a fiery redhead with a realtor's polish and a body that turned heads. Ava was a 9 out of 10, all curves and confidence, but her smug grin in those videos fueled my fury. I tracked them for weeks, learning their routine every Tuesday and Thursday dusk in a secluded clearing by Lake Johnson. The day I struck, I dressed for war, red biker shorts, a pink crop top, and a baseball cap to blend with the crowd at a nearby Cary softball tournament. My carpenter's blood hummed, timing my approach like a batter eyeing a fastball. I parked my late mom's pickup tinted rear windows, perfect for a quick change 2 miles away, jogging to the park with a borrowed aluminum bat slung over my shoulder. The air was thick with summer heat, the lake glinting under a fading sun, their moans guiding me through the brush. I crept, close heart-pounding, and saw them tangled in a blanket, oblivious. My grip tightened on the bat rage, eclipsing doubt. I swung hard, the crack of metal on Nathan's hip echoing like a gunshot. They collapsed, stunned, as I grabbed their clothes and hurled them over the cliff, the splash below a sweet punctuation. Ava scrambled, her face pale with shock, while Nathan groaned, clutching his side. I stepped into the moonlight, bat resting on my shoulder. Not golfing tonight, huh? Nathan, or at the pub, I smirked, savoring his panic. Bet you're wishing you hadn't wagered $500 on that game. Radio said your team's down 12 points. His eyes widened, pain mixing with dread. Stay down. Breathe. In 10 minutes you'll move with less agony. Trust me, I'm a nurse. Ava pressed against a rock, glared, her eyes blazing. I'll tear you apart. I swung the bat through the air, the whoosh silencing her. Sit, sweetheart. Come at me and I'll defend myself. That cute nose, it'll look like a crushed plum. Your smile. Only a genius dentist could save it. Her hands flew to her face and she slid down, trembling. I grabbed Nathan's hair, yanking his head up. Nice spot. Bet Ava's boyfriend thinks so too. Want to call him? He shook his head weakly. I slammed it back down. Don't worry, I won't snitch. But Ava's name, it'll be in public divorce records. People love gossip. Ava's eyes bulged and she retched, vomit splattering the dirt. I stepped back, protecting my new white sneakers. Bonus points? I chuckled, heart racing with dark satisfaction. I'm off to meet my divorce lawyer. This is your 5th rendezvous here per my trail cams. You didn't even notice them. I turned to Nathan. I packed your bags, dropped them at your firm's guest suite. You've got a key, used it when it rained, didn't you? Don't come home. I faced Ava, bat raised. Time to ditch the blanket, darling. She clutched it tighter, her only shield. I tapped the bat lightly. One more swing to teach you how it feels. It won't happen again." She screamed, bolting up, and I tossed the blanket into the lake, watching it drift. "We're done here. Nathan, I'll serve you at work. Fight me and I'll burn you to ash." Wonder what Mom would say seeing you like this. To Ava. "Go home, confess. I'll ignore you until I find out you're pregnant. Then we'll talk." I jogged off, leaving their shoes, mercy not weakness. At the tournament, 24 teams packed 4 fields, a perfect alibi. I swapped my crop top for a red plaid skirt, fluffed my short hair, and ditched the bat by a team's SUV, knowing it'd find a home. The cap went into a trash can 2 blocks away. In Mom's truck, I used a voice scrambler, $50 on Amazon, mimicking an older Southern man. 911. There's a naked couple running around Reynolds Park. Tall guy, black hair, redhead with big assets. Send someone. I hung up, trashed the burner phone's battery, and drove to a Raleigh thrift store, dumping the phone in their bin. At Sugar Rush, I chatted with Bev the clerk, savoring a molasses donut with maple frosting, the sweet burn grounding me. Coffee with chicory root paired perfectly, its bite mirroring mine. I hit Harris Teeter gossiping with neighbors, then Barrels teasing Jimmy about his crush on the new cashier Lena, a green-eyed beauty with a killer smile. Their shy hand-holding outside warmed me, then broke my heart, memories of Nathan's old gaze flooding back. 2 cops waited at my garage looking lost. Mrs. Emily Harper, the older one. Officer Bob Tanner, 42, growled. I recognized him, Nathan's cousin from a family reunion. "Yes, let me unload groceries, I've got ice cream." They moved to follow, but I raised a hand. "I didn't invite you in." Bob bristled. "We need to talk." "Am I detained?" "Not yet." "Then wait." I took my time, serving iced tea on the porch swing. The younger cop, Sarah Wells, 28, thanked me. Bob glared. "Your husband was attacked this morning." I leaned forward, feigning shock. "That's supposed to cheer me up," bruised, castrated. Sarah stifled a grin. "Hit once with a bat on his hip." "Who spanked him?" I quipped. Bob snapped. "He says it was you. Got an alibi, asterisk, asterisk. It happened an hour ago. Nobody wakes up thinking I need an alibi." I was at Harris Teeter Sugar Rush for a donut molasses maple frosting divine. Bev can vouch, maybe. Check their cameras. Sarah nodded, amused. Bob fumed. "We're not done." "You are." "No detention, no evidence. Here's my lawyer's card." I handed it over. Suspicious having a lawyer on retainer. "He's handling my divorce. Take your questions to him." Bob's face reddened. "Your outfit's loud. I'm back on the market advertising." I stood. "Interview the 600 people at the tournament. Someone saw me." Bob sneered. "You can't talk to cops like that." First Amendment, Barney Fife. Look it up. "Want to search my house? Get a warrant." Sarah tugged Bob's arm. "Bob, he cut her off. We need nothing. Get off my porch." I stepped forward. "You're Nathan's cousin, right? Same cheating streak. Your wife left you for it, didn't she? Lose her lineage." Bob's hand twitched to his taser. "Stay," or I turned and fire exploded through me, every nerve short-circuiting. I hit the porch, convulsing, cuffed before I could blink. Sarah yelled at Bob, but he barked. She resisted. They dragged me to the station. I demanded my lawyer, Ethan Blake, 40, who arrived in 30 minutes, tearing into them. A sergeant reviewed the arrest, releasing me with a court date. Ethan promised to nail them, snapping photos of my bruised knees and arms. At home, my place was trashed collectibles, smashed clothes shredded. Ethan called a new police unit to document it. My Ring camera caught Bob unlocking my door while I was detained, Nathan wrecking the place, then locking up. Bob was arrested at his precinct, Nathan at his firm's suite. The cops' body cams malfunctioned during my arrest, but my ring footage and a hidden phone recording tucked under a tray nailed them. North Carolina's one-party consent law made it legal. The city's lawyers panicked trying to suppress the evidence but failed. I sued Bob and Sarah for $1 million each, the city and sheriff for $7 million. My divorce flew through. Nathan fought it, claiming he loved me. The judge ordered counseling 4 wasted sessions his dime. We split assets 50/50 minus his legal fees and my repair costs. We sold the house. I wanted no part of it. Bob was fired, blackballed, and now works private security, a lawsuit waiting to happen. Sarah was demoted to desk duty, a uniformed secretary. No criminal case stuck. My alibi held and the investigation fizzled. Ava's divorce paralleled mine, her husband using my trail cam footage. She confronted me once, spitting venom, but backed off when I smirked unfazed. The city settled for $3 million. Bob's $1 million judgment will haunt him forever, especially after he landed in jail for assaulting a concert goer. I bought a cozy Durham bungalow decorated to my taste and took a year off. My advisor says I'll earn $50,000 annually from investments. My best friend, Clara Wade, 34, and her husband, Jack, 36, roped me into their Raleigh country club. I tried tennis awful, but I slayed in the outfits. Golf, I ditched the cart after 8 holes. The pool, sauna, and gym became my haven, my trainer sculpting me into bikini-ready shape. Clara pushed me to join their mixed softball team. I'd never played, but the bat felt familiar. At practice, my gym-honed swing sent a slow pitch soaring over the outfield fence, stunning everyone. I trained 4 days a week, balancing shifts at Duke Hospital to keep my license active and volunteering as an EMT in Cary. EMT work was raw: car wrecks, diabetic emergencies, delivering a baby in an ambulance. Our first game, I struck out twice, but crushed a third pitch, scoring a runner. We hit the playoffs, reaching the quarterfinals. In the 9th inning, down 2 runs, I faced a trash-talking pitcher. His low outside pitch met my bat, rocketing down the right field line. The fielder, Greg Morrison, 34, took it square in the eye, collapsing. I sprinted to him, shouting, "I'm a nurse." His breathing was steady, pupils normal, no concussion likely. Medics arrived. I briefed them as we stretchered him off. He grinned weakly. "Next time, just flirt to get my attention." "Tell our kids I knocked you out," I teased, relieved. Postseason at the club pool, a waitress delivered a stunning floral arrangement from Greg, thanking me for my help and crediting my street cred with his EMT buddies. Clara, buzzing, dug up his number, address, and single status. I called, checking on his eye, and we clicked. He invited me to lunch at Breerwood Country Club, my turf. In a yellow sundress, tan shoulders glowing, I greeted him, a rugged Superman with black hair, blue eyes, and a bruised, swollen face. His sweet smile disarmed me. Over sweet tea and sandwiches, he teased about my southern roots, promising his biscuits and gravy would win me over. Lunch stretched into a walk, then a dinner invite. By our 3rd date, a Durham Bulls game, I kissed him on the Jumbotron, shocking his dad into falling off his couch. His parents, Linda and Tom Morrison, 60 and 62, warmed to me fast. Our only fight, my money. He tried to bolt, but I grinned. "I've got a bat and I know how to use it." He laughed, dropping it, though he slipped once, mentioning a prenup to protect my wealth. I kissed him silent. One night, passion ignited his strength and stamina, leaving me breathless. Morning found me sprawled across him, sunlight filtering through Raleigh's pines. He hadn't proposed, but I knew it was coming. His biscuits and gravy. Worth every calorie. I bought a 4-bedroom Cary home in a top school district, its outdoor kitchen sealing Greg's vote. Signing the papers, I whispered, "I'm 10 weeks pregnant." He fainted, hitting the floor with a thud. A year later, we're pushing Andrew, our son, through a Raleigh farmer's market. Greg's a doting dad, sometimes doubting I trust him with our boy. A woman cooed over Andrew, gushing about wanting kids. I looked up Nathan and Ava, married, rings glinting. Nathan, heavier, bald, looked defeated. Ava's spark was gone. They'd fizzled post-scandal. We exchanged pleasantries, then Ava snapped her fingers. Your husband won the club golf championship, beat my dad twice. He thinks you married him for his swing, but Andrew proves your home's gorgeous. She waved, urging us to fill those bedrooms. Greg's grip tightened. I smiled. We're planning another when Andrew's won. Walking away, I briefed Greg. He grinned. Sounds like you upgraded. I did, honey. Got any girl names in mind?